What up? What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, man. NBA Talk with Jay. Y'all know what up. I was hyped up, man. I was super hyped up, guys. I will tell you for the bullshit with Hayward. Some bullshit, man. I hope it's the Ciroc on ice, man, as my guy says. I hope it's the fucking Ciroc on ice. They tried to hold me. Obviously, I already got fucking money. Sorry for the language, guys. I'm kind of pissed here, but I already got money on the Hornets, man. I do. That was my fucking play. It was the play today. And you see, I wasn't even worried about Zeller. See what I'm saying? Then you see what then with Hayward. Come on, now don't do me like that. It's cool, man. It's cool, bro. Just gotta ride with it now. Gotta ride with it now, and you can't take it back. So shit. Oh boy, it's tough. I'm gonna get to this first game, man. Clippers versus Bucks, my guys. We're really what's up, man? What's up, Akbar? I hope I said name Tyreek Mims. What's up, Tyreek Chevy, bro? John Freeman. What's up, John Freeman? Can you talk regular? Why you just say I'm high? King smack Charlotte? Okay. Oh, you somebody else. You just gonna go and block you. That ain't your name. You just working up under somebody else. Down to earth. What's up, Michael? Because I appreciate you being a fan, though. You're probably the one that's giving us the dislike, man. Get your ass up out of here, man. Matter of fact, let me get your ass up out of here. You're gonna have to create another one. You're gonna have to create another account, motherfucker. But down to earth, my guy. What's up, man? My guy. What's up, Michael? Lewis, Bruno, Lion Silver. What up, Race Lewis, Hunter in here, Lucky Mio. Chris Tucker, pop off a joke or something, man. What's up, Rush Hour 4? What we doing Friday? The last Friday or what? Isaiah Moore, I see y'all in here, man. Let me talk about this Bucks game, man. Bucks versus Clippers game. And this is an intriguing spot. Andrew, what's up, my guy? Key TV. Hindu Tahoe all day. Yeah, no, for real. Now, purple. I'm on the purple train rig today. I am. It's a purple train rig. I'm gonna have to put the glasses on so people don't be tripped up. Damn, these my old glasses. Where the new glasses at? These the old glasses, man. They cool. They in the car. So what's up, Canes? What up, Garrison County? What up, my guy? What's up, bro? Yeah, these Clippers versus Bucks, man. I'm gonna go here about 20 minutes. Just break down the game. Some people was mad, say that it was soft of me. You know what I'm saying? Since the player got called out, whatever, they don't go do nothing. We need that fresh fade. Jay Clippers. I just gave my son a fade last night. You dig what I'm saying? I had to give him a cut. His hair was starting to get a little too long. See what I'm saying? I had to give him a fade, man. I had to. So, bro, the Bucks, man. I'm gonna tell you this. So the Clippers, I do think they're starting five. They are one of the best defensive teams in the league. I do, but they don't really have a true big man out there. I mean, you guys, Serge Ibaka, he can defend the paint, but it's tough for them to when you can get really good penetration towards the rim, like Giannis could go off in this game, in my opinion. Yeah, Holiday's back. That's why you see the money coming on the Bucks here. I knew this. I mean, if you reading up on everything, Holiday probably could have came back the last game. They probably just waiting for this one. You know what I'm saying? He's been practicing with the team, whatever. But then when I look at it, guys, the Bucks smacked the shit out the Clippers last year, 119-91, and it was Kawhi and Paul George in that game. You see what I'm saying? So I think that they might remember that game, man. It seemed like the Bucks was really going for it. So look, they had Paul George and Leonard. They still had Zubac, Hartless. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that good of a team. Clippers are a much better team than they were last year, guys. I'll tell you, I got a little something on Clippers. I'll tell you, it's not nothing huge, but I sprinkled a little something on the Clippers. You did with a little half unit. I did, man. The Bucks and I understand the Bucks. I understand that it's the Sharks. I understand at the house. They've been playing at the house, you know what I'm saying, for a while. The Clippers, if they starting five come to play here, and I do think the Clippers had a better bench as well, man. They got to come to play. You lost both big games versus the Nets. You see what I'm saying? You lost both of your big games. You got to come to play here full goal. You see what I'm saying? Somebody got – hey, we let – everybody in the paint, we run 2-3 zone. See what I'm saying? 2-3 zone. Let Giannis shoot. Please shoot the ball, man. They need to make me the coach, man. They really do. Just coach Jay Money out there, man. But yeah, it kills me sometimes how the Clippers come out. Like when you get smacked by 30 like that by Grizzlies, that does, you know what I'm saying? What's up, my guy knows the guy. That does, you know what I'm saying, concern me. This was not my problem. I'm on the Hornets, man, but it's tough though what I was called. But I put some on Clippers. I'm telling you this. So it's Clippers or nothing for me. Slight lean to Clippers. Clippers small for me. I like the Clippers wins game. I know Drew Holiday's coming back. He's still not in game shape though, but still he's back, and it's gonna help. Giannis, then it's gonna Middleton. This is a game versus the guards. It's Holiday, Middleton, and Giannis versus Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, and then whoever else steps up. Hopefully, Lou Williams off the bench. But they're going to need the bigs. They're going to need Ibaka and Zubac to defend the paint here, man. They're going to need that because that's really why the Bucks smacked them the last time as well. They couldn't really stop Giannis from getting to the paint. So, I still like the Clippers, man. I still like J Money Sundays. Yeah, man. I'm fucking pissed, man. I had a lot more energy, smile on my face, everything, guys. That Hayward energy really kind of, I had even told my guy Charger I wasn't coming. That's probably why he's not on here. I told him that I wasn't doing it. See what I'm saying? And he didn't even get mad at me. He's the real one. He didn't even get mad at me. He was just like, I respect it. You know what I'm saying? He was like, what happened, man? I'm just, man, this fucking injury just came with fucking bullshit, bro. Yeah. Clippers. I mean, it's going against everybody, man. I guess I would have to make the Clippers official. I don't even have that much in the game, though, man. I still got the Hornets, but yeah, I like Clippers in that game, my guys. It's Clippers or nothing for me. I know people like the Bucks. I know they at the house. They've been at the house for a while. They still hadn't shown me nothing. I'm sorry. Against the upper echelon, you hadn't shown me nothing. Yeah, it was, Matt. Yeah, the boys. Yeah, Karl Anthony Towns. I didn't catch that prop yesterday. I didn't. I mean, it was minus 125. I had, you know what I'm saying? I probably had like $300 on it, but I mean, I had a lot more on the Mavs though. I mean, the prop, I can't just smash a prop like that. I just can't. Clippers, shit, man. I just gave my son a haircut last night, man. So I hope that comes through for the Clippers. You know what I'm saying? I had to use like 2 pair of clippers, one of them to shave it down just a little lower. So I'm saying it was pretty thick. Then you go down another one, then edge them up real nice. You know what I'm saying? In the back and up top, real nice. Just saying, just what I did. You know, I had to get them right for the game. But yeah, Bulls versus Raptor game got canceled. Man, that Celtics versus Wizards in theory, the Celtics versus Wizards game in theory is a revenge spot for the Celtics, my guys. They are, but man, then I saw Jaylen Brown questionable here. We don't even know if he's going to play here in theory, but yeah, I'll be looking towards I know that the Wizards are red hot. I would still be looking towards the Celtics to bounce back. And but obviously you do need, what do you say? Very sad day for my Raptors organization. Jay, my guy knows a guy. What happened, bro? I didn't even see what happens. So yeah, Drew Holiday active. Of course, we knew that. They bench still ass. Yeah, Jimmy. So look, this the type of bullshit they be on. Jimmy Butler questionable. You know what I'm saying? Just come on, bro. You're not even a soft player. Let's see. Jaylen Brown questionable. They need this game. So I mean, I don't know what he doing there. Yeah, the Zeller Dolph, man. Bullshit, man. It's cool. It's cool, my guy. Yeah, Butler might be out for Miami. Yeah. What type of shit is that for? Why? I know it's gonna be the All-Star, but you finna get a rest. But all right, man. I'm just coming on here vibing with y'all, man. 268 live watching, man. Sorry, I did put Jay in the shark, man. Sorry, my guys. I thought he was coming on here with me. That Dosido F2 has me on. Well, he say that Dosido F2 has me on Celtics. Celtics wins under the Lakers -3 for me. Let's talk about the Lakers game, man. Let's talk about that game, my guys. Lakers got to go off sometimes, yeah. So look, I know my guy was saying that it's the revenge spot. Lakers seem like they. So look, obviously, last time the Warriors did beat them as 8.5-point dogs, 115. In goes to oh boy, y'all done fucked up now, boy. Hey, if my fucking guy comes in here, it's gonna be over. If my guy comes in here, let me see. Still believe in Hornets with that. Fuck, man. I hope it's, man. I motherfucking hope so, my guy. Oh shit. On record. Oh boy, my God, man. Sorry, bro. Man,
oh my God, are we in here now?
Yeah, no, we in here. What up, my guy?
The the beautiful thing about life in general is the fact that I was recording and rewatching my video as I click back into Twitter, and of course my head is cut off here, but that's fine because when we look down here, we see the top play at the 3:30 slate. So. It's a beautiful thing. And, the people are literally salivating for a little Sharks in Sports. Jay Money is cash money content. Jay, so I don't even know what you said, but I'm going to still intro you because you're my fucking man. I love you to death. What is going on, bro?
Hey, chilling, man. Chilling, bro. Shit, the damn The damn Hayward injury kind of pissed me off, man. But yeah, just here talking about that. I'm actually on the other side. Let's wrap with that one real quick, bro. I want to know why you like the Bucks here. I want to know because I had a little something on the Clippers here, my guy. So please tell me what's going on.
I think just as a general point, we talk about public versus private all the time here. The Bucks are on momentum point. They have beat 3 or 4 opponents in a row, covered all the blowouts. I do think when you look at how they functioned against the Lakers at home on the same exact number, it was Bucks -1, 1.5. I do think we talked about this last night in terms of dispersion against the average. We talked about it with the Mavericks and a couple other points. If you really think about how the Bucks are here against these type of Western Conference, out of conference opponents, they never play. Off of a pretty shitty performance, if we're being honest, against the Lakers on the same number. When the Bucks plug it back to the same figure, I think you're seeing a buyback, and you're seeing basically where theoretically they should go 1-1 in these spots against the spread. And you and I talked about this last year off the record. It was the Christmas Day game, actually. It was Lakers-Clippers. I don't know if you remember that. We were actually talking about that. And we were talking about that exact idea, just the dispersion of the number, and where these teams are very robotic. Of course, we always talk about this. This is not SWAC basketball. This is not Deion Sanders, Jackson State versus, Prairie Bluff, whatever. This is the top quality guys, right? They function on an average.
This guy said Prairie Bluff. Come on, bro. They got Prairie View and they got Arkansas Pine Bluff, and then you just compare.
Oh, Prairie View.
You combine both. Hey,
I'm just disrespecting the SWAC right now. Come on.
Hey, they be balling sometimes, man. Hey, Jackson. Hey, some of them HBCUs though, man. I got to give it to them, man. And Deion Sanders just went the head coach over there. No, but look. So, look, I can't tell you. I'll give it to you this. So, the Clippers, I do think, as far as especially perimeter defenders, they have, because the starting five, I do think they have the best defensive team. But when you really go up against the Bucks, you want some bigs that can really guard the paint here. You see what I'm saying? So, when you have a team like Zion or Steven Adams, you have that. Ibaka, he's not really just going – I know he's a good shot blocker, but he's not just going to hold the paint down like that. So, hopefully, Zubac can come in and do a good job off the bench. So, I'll give you that. This is a little revenge spot, man. I know the Clippers weren't as good last year. You know what I'm saying? Last year, the Bucks pretty much smacked their ass, bro. 119-91. I'm pretty sure. And that was Kawhi and PG on that game. You only scored 91. I'm pretty sure they come into play here. It's just the way I'm looking at it. Obviously, the Bucks haven't been playing well up against upper tier teams this year. Teams greater than 60% of the boys have
and
just
they
haven't. I know that that's going to come back to the average, and they're going to win one of them. But I think the Clippers are the better team this year.
Real talk. And you just think about the Bucks side here psychologically. And you made the comment they haven't really showed up against the contenders. And just think about in that locker room what is being said. And I think this is totally outside of the box. Of course, I'm going to go to Lou Williams. Shout out to chicken wings and strip clubs. But, when he was on national TV, I made the comment on Twitter. I said he's the coach of the year within the group. I mean, he was incredible. And, of course, this is the flip side. He does play for the Clippers. So here we are fading the idea. However, that is just a snapshot to how these guys motivate within the group. And if they find it, for whatever reason it might be, they do play. And this is also why there's so much quarter-to-quarter volatility and just the abstract nature of betting NBA basketball in general. Jay interacting with the clients here.
No, I don't know, clients. No, I'm retweeting the show. I'm really just trying to get. We all got almost 300 people. I hear everything you're saying,
dude. I
hear everything
saying. Isaiah, my man, I hear Isaiah again. Jimmy Grandson, what's up, bro? Spliff Kingsbury, not Cliff Kingsbury, but Cliff Kingsbury.
Yeah,
my man. And we
Clippers
keep running.
Yeah, Clippers for me. I got a little something small on the Clippers. It's definitely not even a full unit play for me. But I don't know. I do like the Clippers to win this game, and in all honesty, I might make it a full unit. I know that they're on the road. I know Drill Holiday's come back in. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna swing it back. I've been knowing this, but I think that the line coming back to that Clippers up to one. I think that was the correct thing. They should be the favorites here on the road. I think that they, you know what I'm saying, they had that game versus Memphis, couple games, maybe kind of looking ahead to this series. I think that this is almost just as big as game for the Clippers as it is for the Bucks, even though they're opposite conference here, bro. But let's talk about that Warriors versus Lakers game, my guy.
Yeah.
What you got to look on that one? What you thinking on this one, my guy?
I was just saying, a lot of these games today have just incredible counter narratives against, and I really could argue for the Lakers here in a revenge spot. However, I hate the line. I just hate the fact that it's coming against. And I just said it on Twitter before. Check it out. Sharky Waters Nation. J Money is money. Dogs are out always, indefinitely. But when you look at what happened last game, the Lakers did cover a -5 against Portland. That was a revenge game. Same type of environment. This is a Western opponent. And you look at how Vegas scales the numbers. And I always say, zoom out from the rosters. They're accrediting the rosters when they make the number. -1.5 to 5. Huge Lakers strength. Lakers lost to the Dubs, 115-113 on a shorter number, and it's now coming against at 3. I want to take a bit of a momentum buy on the Lakers in a revenge game. I hate the way Vegas is scaling this number. Jay, comments?
No. The Lakers were 8.5 at the house the first.
That's even more so. That's even more so what I'm saying.
Yeah. So they were
so
8.5
against.
Yeah, 8.5 point favorites the first time, and you lost outright to the Warriors. Obviously they had Wiseman, you know what I'm saying, Green, everybody. They were kind of cooking at that point. And the Warriors, I mean, I can't say even right now they are cooking. I can't tell you, there's a lot of people on the Warriors here. The line opened up at 4.5 for the Lakers, down to 3. So I mean, in all honesty, I don't think I've seen one person on the Lakers today, and it's very scary because I mean, even the last game, a lot of people on Portland. We know that the Lakers at some point, I mean, they had lost 4 or 5 straight or whatever without AD. So at some point, they're going to get used to playing without him. They still have a very deep team. They just have to figure it out. They are missing his defense, his shot blocking, but they just have to come out, you know what I'm saying, do it collectively on defense, stop those threes. You might have to give up some 2-pointers, but guard the 3-point line. It's crazy to say, Ben, but I actually do think that the Lakers, if they can clamp down defensively here, look at it. You see how they double team Dame. You damn near double team as soon as he get across half court line. You're going to have to do that to Steph Curry. So you got a few other players out there, but it's not just as simple as it was with Dame and the Blazers. But still, I do think that they have the system. They do have the mindset, the IQ to win this game. Obviously, a huge revenge spot. You don't want to lose 2 in a row to them, man. It's Lakers or nothing for me, bro. I don't have a play on it.
No, I agree. I think it's a total merge, as I said before. But I do think if you look at how the Warriors played the Mavericks on the road on a similar figure, what you run into here with the Warriors is where you just say this is a sharp number. Even though it's moving against the previous outcome, of course, you just made the comment. I didn't look at that. That's a great point. 8.5 to 3. That's 5.5 against. Huge gap, which would suggest Warriors. When you look at what the Warriors did against the Mavericks in that second game, they covered, I think, both. And it was just because they just are relentless when they care against certain opponent types. And the Lakers definitely check that box as an opponent type that these guys care. And you have to think about it. We talk about it every day. And we talk about the motivation of the Warriors specifically. Of course, KD has moved on, but KD wasn't really the integral guy from the beginning, right? This was Steph and Draymond, and of course, Klay Thompson. But Klay Thompson's still in the locker room. People forget that in terms of the motivational point. He's still in their ear every single minute of any NBA, 240-minute window, whatever you want to call it, the 4-hour gap from the prep to the disclosure point. And I'm telling you, these guys just care. They just care, man. And, when I look at it, even though it's, we talk about the Lakers every day, they should bounce back. They should continue upward movement. I would, if I had to really put just anything on record, I would lean Warriors here when it really comes down to it.
Got you. Yeah, I'm not messing with this game, and I'm just saying I know that everybody. I'm just saying that the Lakers are really being disrespected in another spot. And then when you look at it, that they've already lost versus this team the first time. I do think they'll really come to play. I mean, I know they do have the bigs advantage here. They do. So, like I say, I understand why everybody's under word. It's just sometimes like everybody when you everybody hops off the Lakers train, and that's when they'll probably start to cover again. I mean, we saw it the last game. They could start to trickle some wins. My guy, what you got?
Just another point, and we always talk about cross-referencing other matchups. I always bring it back to the way Vegas scales the lines in similar matchups between contenders, and it doesn't matter the conference. We look back at what Milwaukee and Toronto did, and we said this. Toronto was in a revenge spot twice, and then, of course, it became the Milwaukee revenge spot, and the number did not move towards Milwaukee when it needed to be. And I really think, and again, we talk about the bottom feeders. The bottom feeders, it doesn't seem to matter. It's just a stock line from the preseason. With the contenders, the top dogs, the line matters. And I really think that they're telling you that even though, of course, LA lost prior, and they lost in kind of ridiculous fashion too. Like they were up the whole game and they got backdoored. It was a very small outlier within the game. I do think they're telling you a numerical story here based on what they said against Toronto and Milwaukee to Golden State here.
Got you. Yeah, it's like I say, nothing for me on that game, my guys. Let's talk about this. It's a lot on that game for us not to have a play on it, man. But it's just,
now that I'm talking about it,
that's what I'm saying. You made a lot of key points on it. No, I mean, I'm not betting on this game. I don't have I don't care about that game whatsoever, to be honest with you. I'll come and break it down with you guys, but I mean, I probably won't even watch that game, just being honest with you, man. But let's talk about this Grizzlies versus.
So what are you gonna do? You're gonna just you're gonna talk to your girl and smoke a little fire gas and hang out with Nets bets in the chat with a cute dog?
No, it's plenty of games. There's plenty of other games to watch, man. But you know what I'm saying?
We're partying, baby. We're partying, baby.
Yeah, we partying today. But next game up, my guys, Grizzlies versus. Come on, my guy. Grizzlies versus Hornets, my guy. We got the Grizzlies versus Hornets. I mean, Grizzlies versus Rockets here. The Rockets are on a huge slide here. It's technically a revenge spot for the Grizzlies, man. I want to hop on the Grizzlies here. I know the Rockets have lost 10 straight games. I know at some point they'll win one. Right now, it's kind of going to back to them not showing any fight. They had Oladipo was kind of showing a little bit more fight. Now, even him still out. We know how they look without Wood and Oladipo. They still have a squad out there. They're still NBA players, but man, oh boy, they don't even like they want to play for this coach anymore. Shark, what you think? Memphis, your team. What you thinking here?
I was saying it before, and I'm so aligned with what you're saying. I think that Memphis here, even on a short number, I think this is the first game of the year between these two teams, right? There was not a prior game, correct?
Yeah, these boys played February 4th, my guy. Houston beat them 115-103. Yeah, this is a revenge spot for the Grizzlies here.
Okay, even better. I didn't look at that in detail, but really when it comes down to it, I think that what we talk about is these clusters. The clusters are very important, understanding like where, you and I both always talk about this in terms of like sharp analytics. Sharps get crushed when it's too obvious. Sometimes it just is obvious. Yeah. And I think Houston right now, you said they're fractured. Their group is weak. The coach, and I made the comment going back, I think 2 or 3 streams ago on record here, Jay Silas, trust me, I'll hang out with him. What do you want to drink? You want to drink a gin and tonic? You want a whiskey on the rocks? What do you want to drink?
No, Silas probably want a wine cooler. He probably want him a wine cooler.
He also wants his dad to tell him how to be a flatulent, pathetic NBA coach. Mm-hmm. And that's basically what's happened here. And, I was just making a comment to my girl and a couple of her friends who were at the house prior. And I was saying, you can actually just make a merit point on somebody and you can love them to death. Like you can say, I love you as a person, but you're not good at this. That's all it is. And I respect the hell out of Jay Silas and his dad. I don't think they're good NBA coaches, just not their nature. They're not great motivators. They don't have big energy. They can't speak. They don't balance, period, whatever. So I think this is definitely a train that's going off the hinges, and it's not coming back anytime soon.
Gotcha. Yep. I like the Grizzlies there, man. I'd be
Yeah.
looking towards hopping on the Grizzlies there. You don't want, I mean, you want to look towards fate, and the line was a lot lower this morning. I mean, I saw it, so it looked like it originally. I don't know what the hell was going on, and Sharps are on the Rockets here. I must say the line opened up at 3. It was down to pick. I'm like, what the hell is going on? That's why you saw it at 1.5, up to, you know what I'm saying, slowly coming up. It was up 3 and then got smacked. I'm like, why are people still betting on the Rockets? So just it got hit down from 3 to pick, but like I say, I would only look towards the Grizzlies here, my guy.
Jay, for real, I will keep making this reference. The Cleveland Browns went 0-16, and Sharps backed them every single week, and they went 0-16. Sharps like to buy low in a chase system effectively. They just find a team that's on a losing streak, and they say they have to win. I make the comment. Trust me, I know the idea. But it's the understanding of when you know the idea is flawed in a very specific team environment.
Got you. Let's talk about another game, bro. The Hawks versus Heat. I'm not messing with that one. Obviously, Jimmy Butler just got, you know what I'm saying? He just got announced questionable, so we don't know what's up with that one.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this Knicks versus Pistons, bro, because I mean, it's kind of, man, I don't want to bet against the Knicks here, but I know that they played, it is a back-to-back spot. They just played a ton of minutes last night. Julius Randle played like 42 minutes. Oh, Derrick Rose, another 38 minutes. So just be interested to see how they play. So Thibodeau, he runs the shit out of his guys. We know this. Yeah. So if there's any team that's going to be in a little phase spot, third game at 4 nights, 2 of them were at the house. I'm just trying to see real quick what's the total minutes here. But what you thinking here? Are we leaning the Pistons in this spot, or the Knicks been too hot?
You know, I made the comment, and I attested the comment, and I see somebody said, Jay, you need a new partner. You know, you need a new partner.
Nah, man, don't worry about it, man.
I love the fans, whoever you are. Trust me, it is Sharks.
I can't even read their name. Yeah, hit the like button, man, if you don't mind.
Oh man, no, I'm saying I love you, truly. And you know, when you meet Jay and I in real life, for real, like the abundance is real. We love you. Like we give you a hug. We're big dogs. We're alpha males. We love you, and that's why we do the channel. But anyway, that being said, Knicks on the road here. This is a really difficult spot here for the Knicks. Of course, I faded them last night incorrectly. There was a little bit of ambiguity. Malcolm Brogdon, of course, pronounced out a little bit too close to tip time, if I'm being nice. They come in here tonight. This is the shortest figure on the entire board, and this is probably the biggest public side for the Knicks. The number is screaming Pistons here. I made the comment before when Jay was out hanging out with Michael Jordan, a.k.a. his son, in a under-capped professionally ball game. But I'm not thrilled with fading the Knicks. However, it is absolutely correct numerically to fade the Knicks tonight. Pistons would be the side numerically here.
Yeah, I'm sitting here looking at some props, man. We're gonna talk about some props in this, and I'll never give out a play. I'll never so-called give out a play of the day prop ever again. If we just talk about it, it's just be me talking about, because people just went like they went hard on it, spent $1,000 or something on the prop when they lost or something. But it's all good. It's all good. That's how people are, man.
Well, also, you know, Jay, just one comment on that. Obviously, the Karl Anthony Towns prop didn't win last night. It was 23 on 28.5 or whatever it was. You know, I talked to Old Man Who Bets, who is my actual brother in real life. You're my brother in real life as well. We know this for
brother from another mother.
There will be a big celebration at one point in time in the middle of the summer for both of us, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Nah, for real.
However,
it will.
People are not entirely understanding in terms of DFS, fantasy, daily sports totals. They're just a really sharp average of the expectancy of that player. And, you know, I see it every day. I see people in group chats. I'm in a bunch of chats. And people are always like, oh, we have an edge on this line. Trust me, guys. It's small window edge, if anything. These are the razor sharp lines. And you're better off zooming out to team sports where you can see the fluctuations really in a higher layer to what's going to happen on a given day.
Exactly. My guy, we're just trying to teach you guys how to bet, man. Give you guys angles. You know what I'm saying? Even if we don't have a point on the game, just give you guys angles. What's up, Julius Williams? I see you, my guy. But yeah, in theory, so yeah, Noel and Randall played 42 minutes. Derrick Rose 38 minutes, my guy. We're gonna get out of here pretty soon. But yeah, I want to take the Pistons there, guys. I really do. If there's a spot for the Knicks to let down, and they almost, if they would have had Brogdon in there, Pacers would have won that game. I don't give a damn. Nobody say they almost won it even without them. The Knicks gonna let down one of these games. Don't be surprised if out of all the times you see a late injury. Tibbs doesn't really rest his guys, but he should. I mean, Derrick Rose up there in age, 38 minutes back to back. In theory, you want to rest somebody, but he's going back to the Pistons over there, somewhat revenge spot for him. Yeah. But yeah, still would be Pistons or nothing for me. But let's get to the last game, man. Let's talk about it because I still want to talk about it, and I hope it's still Ciroc on ice. I don't care, man. This happens. I know Hayward's out. Devontae Graham's already out as well, and probably Zeller. But it's all good, man. I do have cheddar on the Hornets plus the 1, my guys. Yeah. But they sit at +3 now. If y'all want to ride with me or root for me, you know what I'm saying, I welcome you. But Hayward is like, I didn't know that he would be out when I did make the play. But I got to let it ride now. I can't bite out of it. The guy already left the spot. All that. But I was thinking the one prop, my guys, I was saying LaMelo Ball. Look like, what? Yeah, Halliburton out too. Yeah, Halliburton out, Miguel. You right. Yeah, for the
so you're basically betting the second unit versus the second unit here.
Man, kind of. So, well, now the Kings, they still have their first unit. They have all their starters. We actually got a couple of the Hornets actually have a couple of true starters out. So I do think Halliburton is a loss for the Kings. He is one of the last players that are playing hard over there for them. That's playing defense, and he runs the show off of this. Remember what I tell you guys, when it's a starting point guard or backup point guard, I can really hurt. So we'll see if the Kings want to get Walton fired here.
And also, I think, taking it outside of just the actual like tactical basketball quality here, I do think he cares more. And I think he's coming off of obviously Iowa State, Big 12 basketball. He's still kind of like holding on to that environment where you get guys like Hield and you get Fox and you get, I always make the comment, Vlade Divac in the GM, and just the weird personalities that they've just rostered here. Bagley, it's not necessarily like the blue blood competition, Duke, Kentucky, Oklahoma. It's not exactly that, but there is a certain portion of that. Like, guys go to college because they connect with that environment, right? Kentucky is vastly different than Oklahoma, just as much as Oklahoma is vastly different than Duke. And when you put those guys in the same locker room, you see that disconnect. And I think that's the problem. I think it's more of a psychological disconnect than actually a basketball quality disconnect here.
Yeah. Just real quick comment. Fox, if I'm not mistaken, Fox went to Kentucky, right? Or did he go to Duke? Kentucky. Yeah, he went to and Bagley went to Duke. Yeah, you're right. But I don't this guy, they don't get along, man. Regardless, it's a bunch of young guys. They play really fast. My cap was on this game is this simple. The Hornets, so the Kings versus a team that's just like them that likes to run and gun, they're not going to fare well against a team like that because they don't play any defense. So when they go up against a team that plays defense, the Kings really don't. If you can score a little bit versus the Kings and you can run and gun with them, which they can with LaMelo Ball, going to have to with the Martin twins out there. They're gonna have Monk. We're gonna need you to have a huge day, my guy. Really been nice to have Hayward out there running the offense as well without Graham. But LaMelo Ball, I need you to go for a triple-double tonight, man. I need you to hit your if you guys are looking at props, I'll be looking at LaMelo Ball, you know what I'm saying, points, rebounds, assists, all that. He has to go off, and he's one of those. So put it like this. When I'm looking at this game, I picture LaMelo Ball going down, fast break. Now what Heem, you know what I'm saying? So hey, hope the boys keep it going today, man. It's a fate of the Kings is what it is.
Here's the question for you. This is the actual question for you. Because you think about like these locker rooms and again the psychology of it, which does matter a lot. It's who motivates against who. And when you look at De'Aaron Fox and you look at LaMelo Ball, do you think that there's the other side of it a little bit where De'Aaron Fox decides, you know what? I'm 3 years older than LaMelo Ball. I want to show out against this guy. And, where, like, I'm saying, like, in terms of the actual, like, locker room leadership and the energy point. And again, trust me, there's zero quantity within me that's taking the Kings here. I'm just thinking about it in terms of the merge factor a little bit, where I do think there's the other side of it a little bit too, where the motivation could be strong. And
yeah,
one more
De'Aaron Fox is gonna come to play, bro. But like I say, this is a total fake. In theory, already, if we're talking about NBA as robots, they're coming off a 5-game East Coast road trip. The Kings are first game back at the house, so all of this is into my cap. Hayward's still out, but it's still in theory. My spot is a fade of the Kings. Everything really set up well. They lost the game versus Knicks. Maybe thought that Walton would get fired after that game. He didn't. They went and played Pistons and won. I was actually kind of glad that happened. Why? Walton's still the coach. You come back to the house with Walton as the coach. They're still disgruntled. We don't want to play with them. First game back at the house, our 5-game road trip coming across the, you know what I'm saying, from the United States, my guys. It's still a fade spot. It's still noodle legs for them boys. The ramen noodles for them, put a little seasoning, little shrimp packet seasoning, or might do the beef. But noodle legs for the Kings tonight, man. I don't give a damn, man. Ciroc on ice, all that. It really hurts that Hayward's out, but in theory, this is a phase spot for the Kings and without Halliburton as well. So we'll see. Fox could always go off, but he's still not locked in on defense. The team is still not locked in on defense. So we'll see if the Hornets can run with them tonight. Hopefully they can get it done. I still don't think that the Kings should be laying points against anybody right now. I'll be perfectly honest with you, my guy. That's the last thing I got on that one, though, brother.
Yeah, of course, like you tell me when you disagree, I tell you when I disagree. I'm not unequivocally disagreeing to the point that I'm going to actually put juice on Sacramento here. However, I did look at it, and I was talking to my man Anthony. The Sacramento Kings cluster, and they are emotional. And you notice what we talk about every day with them, it's all psychological. They're all emotion. It's all emotion. Like when they feel it, they feel it. They get a little swag, and they keep going. When they were at home prior, they did beat Boston with authority, and they beat Denver, and they beat a couple teams. They went on the road, and this cluster was just a bunch of East teams on a really long road trip, kind of like the San Antonio Rodeo road trip type of thing, where I just don't know emotionally if they're going to keep letting down. Jay's talking to his girl and his second girl.
No, I mean, I'm not trying to be honest with you, bro. I'm not trying to hear that right now, bro. Really not, man. If they get the win here, it could happen. But I still think the Kings are a fake team. They better be glad Hayward's out because they really be getting their ass smacked in. So, they have a chance now. I must say, the Kings have a chance. It's went back up to 3. If you guys like it, like I say, take the Kings. But I still think it's always a fade spot when a team is coming off 4 or 5 game road trip coming back to the house. The Warriors just got it done versus the Hornets, but they were playing with revenge there. My guy knows the guy, the vibes, my guy. Let's catch it, bro. We got one more game, bro. We got the Suns versus Timberwolves. I don't know if do you have anything on that with my guy before we get out of here? No,
and also just a general comment on that. I'm just making just general comments, of course. Like
I know
your play.
I know what you mean, and I was still listening to you, my guy.
Yeah, no, I love you, man. You're the absolute man, and my guy knows a guy also. One of the sharpest guys coming up in the game. We see you on that. I love the commentary. This game, I looked at the figure 10.5 right off the bat, and those are the type of numbers that I just immediately don't even really look at, to be perfectly honest. I'm just like, okay, this is going to be a hover point, whatever. I do lean Phoenix here from the standpoint that they just need to show out at some point. And you do get the Minnesota Timberwolves here coming off of back-to-back, coming back to the house in a really weak spot. I can't really sanction a play. Any comments, Jay?
Yeah, in theory, it's a smack spot for the Suns here. I don't want to lay the double digits on the road. This is one where they could. I just seen them, and I might add that the Hornets, when it's good as the Suns play defense and always locked in, the Hornets kind of went over there and upset them as 10-point dogs. I'm just saying. So the boys, they can do it even against a really tough defense. But yeah, the Timberwolves, they're on a slide right now, man. They didn't really show too much fight in yesterday's game. Now it's a back-to-back. You come in first game at the house. It's just not a good spot. Back-to-back and first game and so it's a back-to-back. You have to travel back home all 4 games. You know what I'm saying? 4-game road trip. That is the most terrible spot, my guys.
Although
the Suns, they'll show up at some point. I do think the Timberwolves would. The 10.5 here, I wouldn't be surprised. But I'm not messing with this game.
No, I mean, I agree across all points, but I do think we always talk about this, and obviously I did go 0-2. I went 0-1 in the record yesterday. It was a bloodbath for me. It was not my highest moment. That being said, when Malik Beasley is suspended for 12 games and you get a new roster group, you do oftentimes get the first game being just a total unknown, and then you get the bounce back. And this could be the bounce back where they didn't really know how they function. Obviously, he has a lot of handle, a lot of usage rate. Guy scores 20.5 points per game. I think he's also a personality coming out of FSU. I think he's a big dog. And I think that they just missed it last night. Really, they missed it. And I think they come back here, and I think that Phoenix, again, the other side of it, doesn't really motivate in this position. They don't really care about this game as much as Minnesota might care about this game. So that's just the side for Minnesota. And I think that Minnesota could have some merit here.
Exactly. Yeah. Hey, plus 10 to have at the house. I won't be taking it though, guys. I understand. I see what my guy's saying. He's saying that, you know what I'm saying, that 10 to have in theory. I always think that I'm a fan of this Timberwolves team. I think that they always play hard. I do think they're gonna miss Beasley. But like I say, I mean, it's just not a game that I feel comfortable with.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but you and they go and break them off with your official play, or we could just tell them leans, bro. Just tell them, because that's what they could.
The only official play that I have is actually on the board right now.
Gotcha.
It's
and they still got time to bet it. I got it on the TV.
Milwaukee,
the Bucks, my guy. My guy's on the bus. So we're going head to head, man. I got something on the Clippers.
And
man.
And the beautiful thing about that is that the dogs are out, baby. The dogs are barking. And when I go into it, I made the comment before. I just think the dispersion point, they lost the Lakers at home, 96-95, on a similar line. They just, in the locker room, they're going to find it, I think. And, of course, they have momentum, but that's not really the capping point for me. I think the momentum will be a fade point. It's actually the fact that you could actually look at those games as just grease fire, shitty West teams that they beat by double digits. This is a totally different environment. And I just think that when it comes down to it, I don't know. I'm trusting my boys. And, of course, this is the showcase. Jay and the Shark. Shark versus Jay.
Yes, sir. I'm on the Clippers today, man. It wasn't my main play of the day. It was the Hornets. We know that Hayward is doubtful. Zeller as well. Not really worried about Zeller. Would have been nice to have him in there, but really Hayward, that does change things up. I still need the Hornets to win the game. So whatever that's worth, that was my original play of the day. But so I did go ahead and put some on the Clippers. I am on the Clippers here. Clippers, the money line, to go in here and get this win. Revenge spot from last year. Anything can happen. The Bucks are, some beasts at the house. They do get their baller back, their guy, heart and soul, Drew Holiday, back today. They do get him back. So it'll be interesting to see. It's gonna be a damn good game. It's coming on right now. I'm finna get out of here and go and watch it, my guys. But other than that, the Hornets, lean the Pistons, my guy, lean the Grizzlies as well, fading the Rockets there, my guys. This is show today. If y'all like the content, man, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If y'all can, hit that like, man. We got 330 people watching. If y'all can, hit the like button, bro. We need 300 likes, please. Even if you're going back watching the show, if you sign into YouTube, just hit the like button for us. It's going a long way. If you hit the dislike button, man, I hope you lose every bet that you bet today, my guy. Hey, you shouldn't hit the dislike button, my guy. That's the show, man.
And truly, is Jay money? Jay cash money? We're looking at things long term. And, as a real comment on that, we appreciate you guys. I always say zoom out. If we're in real life, anybody who's watching, we appreciate the hell out of you. And we would hang out with you. And we would talk to you just in real life as a normal person. So remember that. Like when you like it and Jay makes the comment, you're actually liking real life. It's not this internet, whatever it may be. So it is what it is. We love you. We respect you. Sharky Waters Nation. Ride the wave or get out of the water. Jay Money is money. What's going on, brother? Close them out, baby.
All right, my guys. We about to get out of here, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like I say, hit the like button if y'all like the content, and let's have a good day, man. We'll be back tomorrow. Gone.